Good morning, everybody! Do you know which day it is? No, it's not Christmas, but it's the day we are going to find our captain. Yes, foreigners. For our holy god, our savior, and the guy that makes me shoot holy balls out of my fingers. Or out of my hand. Well, before we do that, we quickly get our daily prayer. And then we head to Corinthus for some minor business, but then we are definitely going to look for our captain. Now there are in total 3 different NPCs we can recruit as a captain, and I'm basically going to do every single quest. We've already, well, I think we've already met all 3 potential captains, but like I said, first we are going quickly to Corinthus. Because there are some smaller things still left to do, but no, that's not Corinthus, that is Owner's Farm. And I want to go to the harbor city. Since there are some minor things left. There is something also left to do with the Thieves Guild, but I am actually going to delay that to the infamous Dungeons and Dungeons episode, which is going to be right before we set sail to Irdorath. I guess the first thing we could do is, well, visit our mentor again and bring him some furs, because that's actually why he
There you are again.
That's actually the reason why we have a job.
I've got a few skins for you.
A sheepskin,
I wouldn't dream.
wolfskin, a warg skin? Ah, even a shadow. What the hell is this?
I ripped a troll.
That, and the hide of a black troll at that. Good work. Come see me again when you have more.
Now, maybe what you could see.
Show me you.
Let me actually take a look at it. Interesting. Let me actually rebuy that, because I thought...
I've got a few skins for you.
What the hell?
I ripped it.
That, and the hide. Good work.
Huh, I used to think there was actually an
There
exploit.
you are again.
I don't know if they maybe fixed that in this version, but I used to think that he would actually give 500 gold for the hide of a black troll. And so you would create an exploiter who could constantly buy the hide again and sell it to him to basically make infinite money. But I don't know, maybe they actually fixed that in the English localization, or they fixed it in another patch I never installed. Huh, that's pretty interesting. I used to think that was always possible, but it seems, well, guess I kinda forgot about that, because I think I've said that like in, I don't know, 3 comments, and now it turns out I'm completely wrong. Well, that's what happens if you say things by memory, which were like almost 10 years ago. Well, maybe not 10 years, but oh well. All right, one quest I completely one quest I completely forgot is one that Hannah has. Now, how do I trigger the quest again?
How's it going?
You don't look like you care about other people's worries in the least.
I think that's the trigger.
Yeah, sure I do.
What do you know? The world is full of surprises. I cleared out some of my stuff recently and sold a stack of old maps to Brahim, the cartographer down by the harbor. Unfortunately, I noticed that I'm missing a document. I assume it must have slipped in among the papers. Could you perhaps get it back for me?
Oh dear, that sounds very difficult, but you know.
I'll see what I can do.
You're so sweet. I wish you much luck. If you bring back the paper to me, I'll give you a reward.
Yeah, that sounds like a very difficult quest. I'm so glad. You're probably so full of joy that I didn't skip that quest. But you know, while we're also here, we can ask our good old friend Abu Ibn Jadir ibn Umar bin Khalid al-Hachi al-Sharidi for the very last prophecy of this game.
Can you make me a prophecy?
Yes, time has progressed, and I shall give you a prophecy in return for a few coins.
How much?
For a paltry 1,000 coins, I shall risk a glance through time for you.
Paltry? Paltry 1,000 gold? Seriously, Abujin, you can't really say that anymore. In the first chapter you wanted like, I don't know, 50 gold for the first prophecy. That is paltry, but 1,000? You know, he's like the guy, you know, these like, these deals where he like can build a set of something, then they sell the first parts for like $5 or something, and then they just keep increasing the price because they know exactly that the collection isn't worth a damn if you don't have the whole thing. So the last piece of the collection or the ship you're going to build or whatever is going to cost like $100. And he's exactly like someone like that. And Virginia, you are a crafty and evil devil, I tell you that. But you know what? Take the gold.
Tell me about the future.
All right, son of knowledge. I shall now enter a state of trance. Are you ready?
Oh, I better be ready if I pay $1,000 for that.
Darkness pervades the land. Evil will triumph. The king shall lose his war against the orcs. You shall return, but you shall not find peace. That's all. There's nothing more I can see.
You know, for $1,000 you could have had maybe at least a more positive prophecy. But well, that's the very last one he gave us, and as you may have noticed, this time it's not about the future chapter. This time it's basically foreshadowing for the third game of Gothic 3. Because in the third game the king really lost the war against the orcs. The orcs basically overtook whole Murtana, the whole mainland, and the hero shall find no rest, which is true. He will return to the mainland, but he will not find rest. And yeah, basically darkness, well, being the orcs, being the darkness, take over the land. So everything gets neatly together. Alright, Brian, show me your maps.
Show me your maps.
You won't find better in that monastery of yours.
Hey, I like my monastery. Okay, which could it be? I guess it's the very old map.
I knew this piece would interest you.
What piece would that be?
Well, that old map you just bought. I know your kind. You go for any chance of finding riches.
You know, he sounds like that he doesn't like the monastery quite a lot, considering what opinions he has about us.
Why don't you keep it for yourself?
I'm an old man, and the times when I set out myself are long past. I leave that to younger people.
What kind of a map is it?
It seems to be a treasure map or the like. But you look to me like one who'll get to the heart of this matter himself.
Sounds like a good idea.
Where did you get this map?
Oh, I found that in a stack of old maps which I bought recently. The seller must have overlooked it.
Alright, you know what? Before we bring that map back to Hannah, we might as well take a little look at that. Where is it? It's my map. A very old map. Let us see. Oh, there we go. It's just the same map, just washed out. But that looks like... Maybe if I open the main map. No, don't open the other map. Open the regular map. There we go. Yeah, that is something signed at the excavation site where the water mages are located. Well, I guess that is certainly one of the locations during our Dungeons and Dungeons episode we're going to look at. Plus, also the this episode will probably be all centered around Gothic 3, because it's going to be basically just dungeon crawling, clearing up monsters. So I will probably have plenty of time to talk about Gothic 3, because this has always been a huge topic in the comment section of this LP, and was always asked about if I'm going to play it, what's my opinion on it, etc. And I think this episode will be probably the best place to talk about it, because I have, well, quite an opinion about the game, and the episode will offer more than enough space for it. Although, here I am. There we have your document.
Did you mean this document?
Yes, that's exactly it. Thank you.
What's my reward?
Not so fast. Here's your money.
Beautiful. Alright, that's pretty much all the small business I want to take care of in Khorinis. So, now it's all about Who will be my captain? Now, the first one is already Jorgen Reef in the monastery, but there are also two other candidates. The first one is an old sea bear we've met in Corinus quite a while ago, so let me quickly speed to him, which goes under the name of Jack. Jack was an old sea bear we've met in Corinus at the harbor, basically close to where Lars is. Oh Jesus, get away, you're annoying. Basically, yeah, pretty much there, located where Lars was. And what we did for him is clear out his the light tower from bandits, which was that overtook his lighthouse. So he should probably be up there, sitting in his convenient armchair and just having a sip of tea or whatever he drinks. I guess he's more of a grog type after all. He used to be a seaman. Yeah, there he is, just taking a seat. Alright, buddy.
Wouldn't you like to go back to sea?
I'd give my right arm if only they'd hire me on a big schooner just one more time. But for an old sea dog like me, that's not easy, my lad. Anyway, who would take care of the lighthouse then?
Well, I guess some bandits will show up eventually. But
I need your experience as a sailor.
Shiver me timbers. What are you planning to do, matey? You're not fixing to board the King's War Galley, are you?
Who knows?
That would be something. Ah, well. But I can't give up me lighthouse just like that. What shall we do about that?
What if I brought you someone to take care of your lighthouse in the meantime?
Not a bad idea, matey. And I know just the person. Arad the blacksmith has an apprentice called Brian. I've talked to him many times before. I'd like to entrust my lighthouse to him. I think he'd be just the person for that. Go talk to him. Maybe we're lucky and the lad will help us out.
oh, sure thing, can do that. Okay, let's go back to the harbor city. So, I guess that's pretty much everything we need to do. Just look for a replacement, and Jack could be one of our potential, our potential captain.
I heard that you're interested in Jack's old lighthouse. Jack is considering going back to sea, but his lighthouse would be unguarded then.
But it should be clear to Jack that I'll make a smithy out of his lighthouse when he isn't there.
Is that a problem?
Not to me. I won't get Harrod's smithy anyway. I've put that thought right out of my head. Agreed. We'll meet at Jack's.
Do we really need to? Alright, up to Jack's light tower again. And up here we are again. Don't mind me, I love running up and down again. What? How did you make it up before me? He's a pretty quick fellow. Doesn't look like it, but oh well.
Brian will take care of your lighthouse from now on.
I had hoped you would say that. Do you still need me?
Well, yes, we would have the option to now recruit him as a captain, but I'm first also going to do the other two quests for the other two potential captains. And then we'll probably see. So, Brian, you like your new place?
So, what do you say?
Lordy, what a mess! Jack won't recognize the place when I'm done with it.
Ah, Jack is still right next to us. Just saying, you shouldn't say that too out loud too much. But oh well. Alright, the next one, the next one we can potentially recruit is, well, as it was already written in the quest log, is Jorgen. The guy that just showed up out of nowhere and is now in the monastery. So let's see if we can persuade him to go on to be our captain.
Maybe I could offer you a job as a captain.
You're not having me on, mate. If what you say is really true, I'm definitely in on it. There's only a minor problem. I hate those novices out of half the larder. They're hopping mad, those fellows. I don't think that head magician will let me leave here just like that. First, I have to work off my debt with Pyrocar. I'm sorry.
Ah, don't worry. Me and Pyro are good old buddies. I'm sure we can find an agreement to that. After all, I've saved his hide so many times, and saved him from certain humiliation. I guess he can make an exception for me, right, Pyro? Come on, buddy.
Jorgen is an experienced sailor. He could help me get to the Isle of Irdorath.
That will not be so easy, I fear. He has signed on to work for the Brotherhood. He has neither paid the tribute nor brought us a sheep. Jorgen must finish his work first, then you can take him with you if you like.
How long will it take?
He used up the provisions which would have lasted a novice 3 weeks, and all on the first day. So I cannot let him go before he has worked hard in our gardens for 3 months.
Oh, fuck off. Really? Come on, Pyrocard. The fate of the world lies in my hands, and you're really going to be bitchy about somebody eating half of your larder. Ah, come on. We can surely make agreement, right?
What do I have to do so I can take Jorgen with me now?
There is indeed one thing you could do for me. Your good rapport with Zardos could help you with that. It has come to my attention that during these last few days, strange things have been going on in his tower. Many of the town people hear loud screams at night coming from there, and see strange lights dancing over his tower, as if we didn't have our plate full already. Go check what is going on there, and make it stop. Then you can have Jorgen.
Oh well, fine. That's not too much. We've already figured out at the beginning of the chapter that Zardos' tower is full of demons. That's probably what all the fuss is about, which Lester told us about. Plus he also gave us a letter. Well, it had quite a huge trouble with demons, but then at that point we didn't have the mass destruction spell yet. So now this is just going to be a piece of cake. We're just going to cast that a couple of times and the tower will be clear. Oh, there are 2 demons down. Oh, I remember the times where those things were really troublesome, but now, just too easy. I have to say the mass destruction spell really makes things a little bit too easy at parts. Because it just, especially I think it's mainly also about the the damage it does. It really does. Like I said, on paper it only says it does 500, but it just does simply more. See, is there? Oh yeah, there's already a demon. Well, put your hands into the air. Notice. Funny enough, this casting animation kind of reminds me of playing Karthus in League of Legends. He basically does the exact same animation when he casts his ultimate. It's basically put your hands into the air for Karthus, and look at me, I'm getting an easy kill. But hey, I like playing Karthus. He requires more skill than people think he is. He's not all about pressing R. Here it is basically all about casting this thing in range of enemies, because seriously, there's nothing more to it. Because the damage is so ridiculous that it just kills everything, even the Demon Lord, which we had so much trouble with in the library. But now he's just a joke. But while we're up here, you can upgrade our Claw of Beliar to the final and most powerful spell. We used to have to create zombie spell, but now we're going to change it for the Cry of the Dead. Oh, I can improve it even further. Oh no. I was about to say, yeah, the Cry of the Dead. Cry of the Dead is basically the most powerful single. It isn't really a single target spell, because you can't use target. You actually do single target, but the spell has an AoE on impact. You can see it costs 250 mana, which we sadly can't support yet. And using it uses up your entire mana, but the damage is 666, which is, well, it would be basically more than mass dying on paper. Wave of Death, but of course Wave of Death does more damage. But the casting animation of it is of course way quicker, which makes it quite an interesting spell. I'm certainly going to use it during the last chapter, because it offers quite nice utility. Alright, tower cleared, and we can go back to the Monastery of Fire. Or to the Brotherhood, how Paracard weirdly enough said. That kind of confused me first, because I've never heard... Well, Brotherhood of Fire, oh well. Brotherhood always makes me think more of the Brotherhood of the Sleeper instead. But okay. So much to that. Let's quickly tell Paracard what the fuss was all about, and then we can have our second potential captain. So, Paracard.
The thing with Zardas's tower has resolved itself.
So, what was going on? No, wait. I do not even want to know. If you still want Jorgen, then go ahead and take him on your journey. May Enos protect you.
Well, thank you very much. So now just to bring Jorgen the good news. I'm actually very proud of myself that I resisted to talk to Selendril in a while. Alright, Jorgen.
I took care of your bill. You're free.
Really? How'd you manage that?
You don't want to know.
Oh well, not that I really care. Thanks a million again. Now what about your offer? Can I still sign on with you?
Well, now he's our second potential captain. Now for the last captain we can recruit, which is going to be Torloff. I think there was already some hints at that he was at sea. I'm not sure if I skipped those dialogue trees or if I actually read it. But he is actually one of the potential captains. But before I go to Torloff, I'm quickly going to do something else, because he has actually also a little quest which involves taking care of seekers around the place. And I might as well also just finish that quest by killing one final seeker right up here where Dexter used to reside, before Greg and me kicked the shit out of him. Let's see, I think he should be somewhere up here. That's like the last seeker. Where is he? There's a seeker somewhere I need to kill. Come, seeky. Oh wait, I think that one seeker spawns when you trigger the quest. So let's actually quickly. Can I jump this? No, I will not try to do that. I actually thought that I didn't get that quest, because I think first thought it's actually you can actually accidentally skip it if you don't talk to him in the right chapter, because it's available from chapter 3 on, and I first thought I accidentally missed it. So let's quickly talk to him.
Have you got something for me to do?
Have you seen those black-hooded guys creeping by here? Those people give me the willies, I'll tell you. When I was at sea, I saw some pretty curious things, but those fellows really scare me. They went in the direction of the bandit camp in the mountains at the southern end of the valley. Maybe you should go there and check on those guys, and do away with them.
Will do. Yeah, let's quickly do that before I keep talking further to him. Well, there was another reference to him being at sea, but alright. I'll quickly skip up there. Alright, yeah, there you are, buddy. I'm already missing you. Sneaky douchebag, only spawning when you actually get the quest. Let me see, there we go. And yeah, Torloff's Fear of the Dark Man is the quest called. Alright, let's be lazy and teleport a tiny bit. And then we can finish the quest, and the only reward you get for finishing the quest is 300 experience and nothing else, so it's not even really worth doing that. But, well, for the sake of completion.
The black-hooded men in the mountains are no longer with us.
You were able to deal with them? Good man. I didn't trust those guys one bit. They were bound to cause a lot of trouble.
Nah, they just burn people alive. Don't you worry. Alright, let's be Captain Obvious.
You're a sailor.
Did you finally catch on to that? Aye, damn it, I'm a sailor. Why do you ask?
I could use your abilities. I need to go to an island.
To an island? You don't even have a ship, let alone a crew to man her. No, my boy, if you want to engage my services as a captain and strength teacher, then first you'll have to prove to me that you know what you're talking about. Besides which, I already have other worries. The Paladins haven't pulled out of the city as expected. Something serious will have to happen to get them to clear the field. Go to the castle in the Valley of Mines. Steal the key for the main gate from the gate guard and open it. The orcs will take care of the rest.
Are you serious? That's exactly why I hate Torloff. This is probably the most mean-spirited thing he really can expect for somebody to do for a complete and utter stupid reason. The only reason to be my captain, the only way he will be my captain is to potentially kill dozens of people by letting them get slain by the orcs. This is something I personally really hate to do. I'm really only doing this quest for the sake of completion. Because if I play the game normally, I usually never do this quest because I just find it so incredibly despicable. Because, well, I already explained everything. It is just something you would never do. I personally, if I really think about it, I could never do something like that because it's just, I don't really see the reason. It's just putting so many people in potential peril. But to see it in a more economic way, this quest actually gives is actually an opportunity to earn a truckload of experience. So yeah, I can be also a bitter guy. Truckload of experience and gold especially. But alright, let us quickly teleport to the castle. And maybe also quick save just in case. Haven't quick saved yet. Oh, pity. My speed. I know. I think speed potions run out generally if you transition between worlds. Let me actually quickly remove visual vision. There we go. All right, now we somehow have to open that gate, which I really don't like to do, but oh well. Let's see. Doesn't look like right here is somewhere a switch mechanism, so I guess it has to be in here. But in here, I guess we need to go over there. Alright. Let me see if I can access this place somehow. I guess through here and through this door. There we go. Main gate guard. That sounds like a good plan. Alright. Let me close the door. Let me be a good magician. Alright.
What's your task?
My assignment is simple. I'm supposed to make sure that the orcs stay away more than 30 feet from the gate. If they try to break through the portcullis, I sound the alarm. That's all.
Well, quite a job you have. Now, just hypothetically.
What would one have to do to open the main gate?
For heaven's sake. Why would you want to know that?
Well, I'm worried about the safety of the castle.
So am I, all the time, believe me. And since I am such a faithful guardian, Garand has finally entrusted the key to the gate room to me. That's a great responsibility. I shall guard it well. I had to swear that to Garand. Yes. Just imagine someone coming and simply pulling the lever to open the gate, and that rusty old steel grating getting jammed. Nobody could close the gate then. I mustn't think about what would happen next. It's a good thing no one knows that I have the key.
Oh God. Do you want to make it any more obvious? Alright, let's quickly get the key. There it is. Main gate guard's tower key. And well, there it is. The switch to open the gate. I really hate to do this. I really don't like this quest. I really don't like to do this. Hey, I got your key.
Leave me alone, you filthy brute! Wait until Lord Andre hears of this.
Well, Lord Andre is kind of far away. Plus, I think you will be having some other problems any second now. Well, that was a quick day and night transition. Alright, let's get in and get some free experience. Stop trying to kill me. It's not going to work anyway. I don't want to eat coal. Where are my crawling animals? There we are. Well, that's why I kind of like this quest from an economic standpoint, because you can gain so much experience from it. Because as you can see, there are a truckload of orcs. So, a truckload of experience. Also those poor people, just getting slaughtered by the orcs. Well, I'm gonna avenge them. Oh yeah. Plus there's also now plenty to loot. I think I'm probably not going to loot every single one, but some of them have actually pretty good loot. Especially since some of them used to be traders. Let me see. Which ones are actually good looters?
Nothing to plunder.
That was a fur. Knight. I don't want that one knight had actually a key. I think that key actually fits in here. Because there used to be a... I think this one door used to be locked. But I'm quickly also looking for another guy. It's a dragon hunter that was a trader and probably has quite a lot of wares to offer. Let me see, is it that guy? Oh yeah, there he is, Redhorn. Oh no. For some reason I can't access his trading loot. Oh, there's Pharaohs. Like I said, you can get yourself a golden nose right here. Oh, there's some more orcs. I guess I'm gonna quickly visit them as well. Get some animals and probably regenerate. Just in case shit is hitting the fan. Because Orc Elites still hit like a truck. And Jesus, those potions barely regenerate anything. But no, first of all, you won't see there's also a trader in here. Did he survive? Oh, you're actually still standing. What the hell? Oh well, can't loot you apparently. Oh, pity. Now first I really want to know what's inside that storeroom again. I think there's actually, like I said, you could only access it through that key I looted from that random knight. I think the stuff in here is actually pretty neat as far as I'm concerned. This... wait, is it this chest? Let me see... Oh yeah, 2 lumps of ore. I guess that's sort of the chest I was referring to, because ore is actually pretty rare in this game. But, because I'm no blacksmith, I don't really have any use for it. Alright, I guess I could... Yeah, I'm not going to loot the militia guys.
Nothing to be had there.
But I can go loot the paladins. I think some militia guys I actually have dark mushrooms with them. But I'm not in the mood to loot every single one of them. That's just going to take way too long. Plus I don't really have any use for all that loot currently because I have more than enough money. Alright, let's just kill those the traditional way. Oh hey, I actually got hit. First thought I missed with the holy light of Innos. Oh, apparently I didn't. Let's see if there are any more survivors or any more orcs around which I need to kill. Let's see, is there anyone? Yeah, there are actually quite a lot. Hey guys. Pass a little bit closer, please. Thank you. There we go. Oh. I hope I didn't accidentally kill... Oh no, Brutus is still alive. Wonder what I got 100 experience for. I got 100 experience for something, but I do not know what. And it kind of makes me worry that I accidentally killed somebody that I would feel bad for. See, shouldn't there also be... Oh, I guess Garon used to be somewhere here, but I guess his dead body already despawned. Oh well. Alright. Let me see how Garon feels about this. That for some odd reason the gate opened out of mysterious ways. Because some guy forced me to do it because the only reason is that he leads my ship. Oh. Oh no, I killed the cook. I'm so sorry. No, I did not mean to do that. No. Alright, let me see. Oh, they... Oh, seem kind of unharmed. Or things.
How's the situation?
What a damned mess! Some bastard left the main gate open. Now we're nothing more than fodder for the wolves. When I get my hands on the traitor.
Well, it was certainly not me. After all, I didn't have the main key.
Traitor! I know for certain that it was you who opened the gate. You'll pay for that.
Whoa, a fight!
Don't be like that. It could be anyone. That guy's actually really tough if I would...
For Enos.
Yeah, for Enos. That guy was actually pretty tough to fight. And you, Auric? How are you?
Any news?
You mean apart from the fact that the orcs have invaded us?
It is quite a mean question to ask. Come on, Parzival, get over it. It was certainly not me that accidentally opened the gate. You know, it was just a slip.
Oh,
how could I know that?
My head.
Traitor! I know for certain that it was you who opened the gate. You'll pay for that.
Oh, seriously. Stop it. That's just pathetic. No. Come on. Alright. Oh.
For Enos.
Yeah, at least they have still a reason to laugh. Alright, enough of this charade. Let's get back to Torloff. And tell him that we were his tool to sending people to their potential deaths. On the other hand, I got actually quite a lot of gold and other stuff and experience, so I guess I can't complain. Just have this really biting feeling that I killed so many innocent people just because one... I don't even know what Torloff... Okay, he used to be a bandit, he used to be a mercenary, he got thrown into the colony, but still. How can he have such a massive grudge against the paladins that he wants them to die all in agony? Oh well, I guess I never know. So let's just finish this quest, and then most likely going to stop the episode from now. Because we've got now all 3 potential captains ready. So, there we go. I did your pernicious deed.
The gate to the castle in the Valley of Mines is open and jammed. There's nothing to keep the orcs from storming the castle now. The paladins in the castle have suffered some heavy losses against the orcs. It won't be long now, I guess, before the paladins from the city advance to the Valley of Mines to get their boys out of the castle.
That's pleasant news. So now there's nothing to prevent me from escaping from this accursed region.
Alright. Now, would you please...
Now will you help me get to the island?
Oh yeah, you wanted to go to an island. I'll make you a suggestion. You pay me 2,500 gold coins and I'll captain your ship. For that, I'll also teach you strength and dexterity wherever you want to go.
Tell me you didn't know that.
2,500 gold.
That's an awful lot of gold.
Well, good help is expensive. You don't have any other choice. You won't find anyone else in this area to captain your ship. So pay the money and don't make any trouble.
Doesn't surprise me.
Oh, you son of a...
Just stay away from me with that magic of yours. See?
Alright, stay calm. Stay calm. Alright, you know what? I have a good idea. Instead of choosing the captain on my own, or, well, I'm basically going to make a vote. So, who do you guys want to be my captain? Now you have to choose between 3 of the people. The first one is Jack. Jack, the old sea bear from Corinis. We helped helped cleaning his lighthouse from the bandits. Then, as a second candidate, we got Jorgen, a sailor that just came out of nowhere to the monastery, eat half of their stash, and well, made me forced to clean a tower from demons, even though that wasn't that big of a deal. And then the last candidate, Torloff, a fucking asshole that sent so many innocent people to their death just because he wanted it. And now he also wants me to pay 2,500 gold to him just to get his lazy fucking ass to the ship and be my captain. Alright, make your vote. But be aware that if you vote for a certain someone, you're probably going to be banned from my channel. No, of course not. This is a democracy. So anyways, oh, I'm just curious, go and make your vote. Go and make your vote. Plus, I would also like to hear a reason why you vote for this person, be it purely gameplay advantageous decision, or be it just because you like the other guy more than anyone else. So, well, I'll leave it up to you. Cast your vote, and in the next episode I will reveal my potential captain. So, until then, I was your host, I was Kaushmar, and au revoir.